Bill Skaikin put up this quote from Rob Manfred's press conference from yesterday on Fisher. Over the long haul, yes, I think he has been a good owner. Do you agree?
No. And this failure of the A's to stay in Oakland and the inability to get something done there, everyone is blaming, or everyone being MLB and Fisher, is blaming Oakland for this. And I'm sure Oakland was not, at times, the most willing and able partner. But the way he ran the franchise down, the way this has all gone down, I'm sorry, you cannot say he is a good owner. Now, if you're Rob Manfred and you're employed by the owners, that's what you're going to say. And I don't recall that I've heard yet a crossword from Manfred about any owner. It just doesn't happen. And as much as we would like it to happen, the reality is he works for those guys. So he's going to defend those guys. He's going to be their shield. But that comment, as are some of the comments by Fisher over the last few days, is not being taken seriously by anyone who's paying attention here. Anyone who's paying attention here knows the way this franchise has been run over the years. And while they were successful at times, very successful at times, and that is on John Fisher's record, what happened lately in the last, 5 years to lead to this moment, to me, it's a bit unforgivable. And this should not have happened. And I don't know that it's going to be good for baseball that it did happen. I want to see how going to a team in a much smaller market is going to benefit this club long term. I want to see how this all works out for them. They've got all these grandiose plans. Okay, let's see if it happens. Let's see how they fare. Let's see if he increases payroll, if the revenues increase, or let's see if John Fisher just acts like John Fisher has acted for quite some time now.
So let me follow up. Last one for you on the A's here. How much has this hurt? I've been using this word a lot lately. The brand of the franchise, because I've been saying, I'm sorry, Vegas, you're dealing with a really bad owner. So I hope that he sells is the best thing for you, because I want you to have fun with your baseball team and not be, kind of ruined by this. And for the brand of the game, which you kind of touched on already, but for baseball itself. I mean, even in the press release that I read yesterday, and it was long from Fisher, he says like, oh, we tried to get it done with private financing. And then like two paragraphs later, he's like, oh, the city didn't come through. I'm like, are you trying to fool people within the same press release? It's just, to me, it's gotten so ridiculous. It was either him or Caval who said it'll make money for Vegas and that'll get reinvested into schools. Like they've gotten so out of hand.
That has never happened in the history of public finance stadiums. Not happening.
So it's offensive.
That's a ridiculous statement. Yeah, I understand. But Fisher, to me, he's under the gun here, so to speak. He needs to prove that he is going to make this work. And every time I've asked MLB about Oakland and the negotiations with Oakland, and people in the game, other ownership types, they have been consistent, rightly or wrongly, in saying it just couldn't work there. Okay, maybe it just couldn't work there, but I don't know that their best foot was put forward. Put a better product on the field, maybe you get more fans, who knows what happens. But the whole thing has just left a sour taste in a lot of people's minds. And you asked Scott about the brand and the brand of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball is not going to suffer much with this. The brand is what it is, and it takes a little bit of a dent here. It will take a bigger dent if this does not succeed, and there's no guarantee of success here by any stretch of the imagination. The A's brand, on the other hand, that has taken a dent. And if I'm a fan in Las Vegas, I'm deeply suspicious of what's coming my way. I want to see proof that you're going to put a competitive team on the field before I give you my dollars and all these tourism dollars that they're expecting. Okay, maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. But they're ultimately going to be held to the standard of success. That is not a standard that they have been willing to meet in recent seasons. They've gone backwards. They had one of the best management teams in baseball, and a management team that was getting it done without much resources, and even that group couldn't get it done with what they gave them. So we'll see. We will see what happens here.
And thanks for obviously, being strong on this. And I'll just tell you, Ken, I spoke to some people, and I'm going to continue to poll them. A's fans are not following the team. Many of them. I was saying, I mean, I grew up a Nets fan, and when they moved to Brooklyn, it wasn't like all messed up like this. I just was like, I don't feel the same connection to them.
I'm with you, dude. That's funny.
That people don't realize, like, and then unless they're going to be Giants fans, we will lose fans in the sport. Like, that's real in my mind. So,
no doubt that's real. And again, in the long run, if Vegas succeeds, it's all a wash, I guess. But
sure.
Again, we've talked about this for months. I've written about it. The way this all went down, not a good look.
No. Yeah, I'm pissed. Ken, thank you. Besides that, though, have a nice weekend. We'll look forward to seeing any trades popping up.
You too, guys. Take care.
Appreciate you. Ken Rosenthal with us on FT Live.